as table topics. I felt, at first I felt, I can do it, I can do it. And then as they said, it is time for the table topics. My throat missing, my head somewhere else. I just feel like hiding. I tried to hide, believe me, but I couldn't escape. I heard my name being called up and I went on this exact stage. From, I knew what I was going to say to, please, I don't know what to say, get me out of here. And I looked at everyone and I didn't say a word. I tried to say something and I stopped. And that was the most embarrassing day of my life. I went back home and I felt like I was such an embarrassment. And then I went for a contest. Again, I was glad to at least be talking. No chance. I did my best. I tried. And I enjoyed it. And then I realized 4 years ago that I started seeing growth. I started seeing changes. I didn't notice. Because I was always thinking about if I was to be on stage, I'm going to be a laughing stock. Everyone's going to laugh at me. Right? I was glad that on that day, instead of everyone booing at me and taking the left shoe and throwing at me, they smiled at me and they clapped. And that's where I realized that most of the things are in the head. All these thoughts, all these feelings, it's all made up by me. In fact, everyone here is out to support me. And that's where my growth started. Because I tried. Because someone put me in that spot that I had to try. And I tried. And after I tried, I learned. 2 years back, I went to the army. I looked at everyone. All the superiors had a look on their face. It had a look that says, once your parents are gone, you're mine. I saw that look. I was like, help me. I tried. I tried to be nice. Did everything by the books. People call me the pets. Call me a pet. Right? I tried to break the law. I tried to do everything I could to look like I clicked with the group. I did extra duties. And I realized I did everything. I joined. I be nice to them. I still get it. I join the friends and be a bad boy and do all the things that they don't allow, and I still get it. But I tried. You see, if I don't try, I will never know what it's like living and repenting for the mistake. Right? I will never knew trying. And how was it like being a teacher's pet? Or being a lecturer's pet? Or being a superior's pet? I tried. And when I few weeks ago, when I sit down and I thought about it, and I realized I've just been trying. Since the day I stepped into the room, till this day, I've always been trying. The results may never be it may never have been something I felt great, but it was a try. And that's how sometimes we always think, right? Overnight success. Well, overnight success is not overnight success. It's the constant effort of trying, and then one day it begins. Some of you all have joined this club. You pay money, right? To show out your beautiful face. Right? But how many of you really felt that you really went all out to try to take opportunity? Right? Some will say, no lah, I say I'm scared. I said this. Because all this is all in our mind. Right? So I want to encourage all of you here. You pay to the club because you want to try. Right? You came to the club knowing that this is my first step that I'm going to try in order to be someone I want to be. Right? Mentors are here. People are willing to help. You took the first step by paying a membership. Take the next step. Try. Join our contest, 5th December, Humorous. Pick up roles. Right? So the only way to summarize everything I'm going to say is when you try, you learn. And when you learn, you grow. But if you don't try, and you only pay your dues, you never learn. So I encourage every single one of you, pick up the rules. Learn. Keep trying. Doesn't matter what people say. No one says anything anyway other than feedback to improve. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, when you pay your dues and when you try, everyone here in this room is only thinking about one thing. How can I help that person try? And when you know that, things will change for you. Some of you all go to work. And you try using your preach to your boss in Toastmasters. Have you even tried to ask your boss for a raise or a position that you really wanted? Or do you just let someone walk in and take your spot? And all you do is just smile and say congratulations. If that's what you are, okay. But if that's not what you want to be, try. Because ladies and gentlemen, if you don't try, you don't know. But if you try, I'm sure you're gonna fail. Definitely. Everyone's gonna fail. Right? But I can guarantee you one thing. If you try, you're gonna learn, and when you learn, you're gonna grow. And that is how that opportunity comes to you. That is what makes someone successful. So let's get this meeting started. Back to you.